Jon Chandonet traveled to hell and back, facing a degenerative disease that robbed him of his balance, strength, cognitive faculties, speech, and vision. He made peace with the disease as he now thinks of it as his best friend. Jon tells how making over his beliefs enabled his recovery, and he shares his system with you and tells you how you can apply it to overcome challenges to live a great life.
I was 27 years old. I was a graduate student at MIT in my second semester. I had the world by the tail. I was about to graduate from the bastion of intellectualism when I heard the news. Jon, you have MS. And so for the first 6 years, I lived life according to my pre-diagnosis beliefs. And life was pretty good. I was a millionaire on paper. I parlayed my degree in information technology into a startup. I had a $750,000 home. I was training for my black belt in Taekwondo. I had run 3 marathons, 2 in under 4 hours. I was realizing my dream when the MS hit. I was 33 years old, 2 years from retirement, right? No. Come on, no. I mean, I was at the pinnacle. I was at the pinnacle, ready to just explode in life, when I declined rapidly. My speech went. I would not be here today. I could barely utter my name. It was like someone had me around the throat with their hands. My balance was gone. I could barely walk. My wife had to button my shirt so I could go to work. I was falling downstairs. I was failing online tests at work for courses I could have taught. I had been there long enough. I was in hell. I had bottomed out and began to turn everything around. But the first thing I did is I realized I needed to change my beliefs. And I looked inward. And I did change my beliefs. Because I was like a dog on a leash. My beliefs were keeping me in my place. And I knew if I wanted to turn this situation around, if I wanted to get those hands to release, I had to change my belief system. And I did. My last 3 years have been about an odyssey of changing my belief system. Let's talk about the belief makeover system. It's the 3 S's: search, solve, support. Okay? The first step is to search. And in that step, you go inward. And I did that. I searched inward. And I really focused on a vision for myself. And my vision was a vision of walking on the beach. This was 3 years ago, before I started this journey. This was the first step to turning things around, okay? So the first step was set that vision. The second part of that was being present with my wife. Being fully present with my wife and participating. You know? I mean, it means doing things like the laundry. Not a lot of fun. You know? Not a lot of fun. But when you can't do something, when you have something taken away from you, it really makes you crave to do that thing. And so I craved to do the laundry. That was part of my vision. Yeah. So I gave you the search phase, the first step in my system. The second step is a solve phase. And so in the solve phase is all about creating a plan. Creating a plan from where you are, and I was in a really bad place. And I needed to get to a better place. I needed to get the place of my vision. My vision was aspirational. It was way up here. And so to get from where I was to where I wanted to be, I had to develop a plan. And that's my solve phase, okay? The second step in the system. And the third step is support. Support is all about the people around you. You know, if you want to lose weight, the best thing to do is to surround yourself with thin people. Well, you know, I'm here today, and I had some very supportive people in my life. First of all, my wife, who traveled that whole journey with me. So let's summarize the belief makeover system. Search, solve, support. So now I'm going to talk in depth about the first step, the search step. And the key aspect of the search step is visioning. Visioning is the key aspect of the search step. Now let's start the visioning process. Now that people are beginning to get in their bodies, let's take that the next step. Let's everyone close your eyes. Begin the visioning. Deep breath.